dude. This thing is freaking sick. Look. Alright guys, welcome back, Super Fast Nation. How are y'all doing today? I know a bunch of you have seen the Atc600r in action, but none of you have seen this thing do a top speed run. So, if you want to see how fast this bad mamma jamma will go, stick around for a few minutes because I'm going to be taking this thing balls to the wall. Alright guys, welcome back for another episode here at the Stupid Fast Ranch. I've been working on this Atc600r in the background, trying to fine tune and dial this thing in without doing a bunch of unnecessary filming on this. I've got a couple little things to finish up, and then I am taking this thing, I am going to put it on my trailer, I'm going to go grab cameraman Wes, and we're going to go hit Mexico and see how fast this Atc600r actually is. I'm going to put a phone mount on the handlebars, and I have a nice little GPS app that'll get us a pretty close average mile per hour for this. So I'm really excited to see how fast this freaking death trap will go. So let's get it without further ado.
Oh, don't let it stall out. Oh, she's dirty cold. Did you clean the camera on that one?
No, I don't need the camera.
You're not
it's just for GPS. So we can see how fast we're ripping it.
Yeah,
we're going 100 million miles an hour.
Where your panties fly off.
Panty dropping.
Panty dropping. Woo! Panty dropping fast, John. There it is. I bet you we could find a good straight stretch in the woods somewhere too to do this. Jonathan, we got one job. Don't stall it out. Sheesh! Just saying, bro. Well, I guess this is gonna be take two because Jonathan went to go do a run and he saw the bike won't rev up, so I had to walk all the way back in the lonely cold some.
Failure is imminent. In order to have any type of success in this world, you have to accept that there's going to be times that you fail at things. Today was just a failure, and I'll get it fixed and back out. Pretty sure I know what's wrong with it anyways.
Simple fix?
Yeah, I think it's just the voltage regulator, because if I keep the battery hooked up, it revs out fine, but as soon as I disconnect that, it's like...
Do you need a certain one, or is anyone...
You know, it's got to be for that.
I kind of figured.
Yeah, so... Alright guys, so I am pretty sure I know what the issue is here. I went out and got a voltage regulator rectifier for this thing. I think the OEM one took a dump on us because anytime I would disconnect the battery, this thing would just fall flat on its face, had no ignition at all. It basically would just idle, and anything after that, it wouldn't rev up. So that tells me either the stator or the rectifier. The rectifier was extremely hot, which made me think that that's the issue. So I'm going to replace that. I have like a cheap Amazon $20 bit here that's supposed to work. So I guess we'll see. Well, it plugs in. That's a good sign. This thing can be a bear to cold start, so get the chokes on. Come on. See, that's a bad fuel pump. So we have a bad fuel pump and a bad stator.
Got him.
Guesses on mile per hour?
Yes. I like to be my mile per hour.
What? How fast do you think it's gonna go?
I want to say you're at least hitting 90 to 100.
Yeah, I'm thinking around 100, 120, somewhere in there. Because the back tires are much smaller than factory. And so I think that's gonna be the big factor in the mile per hour difference is the sprocket and the rear tire size.
Yeah.
We'll kind of trim that down a little bit, you know. But yeah, man, I'm ready to go.
All right, I'm gonna get walking.
GPS set up. You want to start walking?
Yeah. You should have dropped me off up there.
0474?
Yeah.
All right, I just told the world what your passcode is for your phone.
Yeah, well, you better bleep, 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 bleep that out.
0474. It's not getting me on, pal. No, that's not what you said. That's 0. All right, guys, it should be a much better run today. I got the fuel pump fixed, put a chain slider on this bad man pajama, and I got Wesley's phone. I'm gonna run this GPS app, and we're gonna see how fast this mother will go. I'm guessing around 100, 120 tops, just because the back tires are much smaller than the factory street bike size tire. So that's my guess, somewhere in the 100 to 120 range. If it gets sketchy though, I'll have to let off, but we'll see if we get any death wobble or anything like that. Thank God I don't have a grip here so I can hang on to this thing, you know? Okay, let's try this again. Already doing 50. That's too scary. I can't even keep the phone on, dude. That is so freaking scary, man. Max was 70 on that one. Holy crap. I don't know why that won't go into freaking neutral. All right, so stop that trip. We did 70. Oh, I see. It won't come all the way back up. Okay, now we should be... Yeah, okay. Dude, this would not stay for me. That's a problem. Those back wheels are wobbling so bad, I'm afraid to take it really fast. So you can see it right there, 70 mile per hour. So you know I ain't messing with you. Let's try this again, I guess. It just comes right out of there. I need a bigger phone holder. All right, we'll give it a shot. Let's try again. I'm gonna wait till this car passes. Take it a little further than that because this thing's got a little bit of a wobble to it, and I don't know if it's the 200X rear end with a little bit of play in it, or if it's just that these tires are incredibly bad. But oh my god, dude, this thing is freaking sick. Look at it. These things are pretty accurate too. I measured it off the mile per hour of my shitbox Honda over there. You could see, actually I don't know if you can see, but it says max speed 79, and we were like maybe like 7,000 RPM in fourth gear. Oh my god, I bet you this thing will easily break 110, 120 mile per hour. But if we go flat out in sixth gear, I believe this is a 6-speed transmission. If we go flat out in sixth gear, I have a feeling that, you know, we could even go further than that. I'm going to look up I'm going to Google the specs on the top speed on the 96 to 98 CBR 600 engine, but I'm betting it's probably 145, 150 mile per hour. And then because we have a smaller tire size, I think that will probably be around the 125, 130 mark, somewhere in that general neighborhood. But damn, guys, that's freaking sick, man. Oh my God. It's so sketchy though. I'm so scared to take it higher than that. I mean, you know, yeah, my name's Super Fast John, but you know, I'm not looking to die today. So I do have a family and I do love my life. So I do value my life. So anyways, if you guys like this content, obviously you know what to do. So Wes gonna come back here and we'll assess what the situation is, and then we'll go on from there.
What was it?
80. That was only 80, bro. Yeah. That was only middle of fourth gear. Oh, it did 70 on the way up. Pretty easily. Like that.
I bet.
In like third gear, bro. It's kind of scary, honestly.
Worse than the bike?
Because it shakes a lot. The back tires, something's not balanced right or something. Yeah, so it kind of shakes. So I don't know. I'm going to get it up as high as I think I can safely, and then that's going to be where I end that. I ain't looking to die today, you know what I mean? Take this one now, and then get me doing one more.
Coming down the road.
All right, word. Let's go, bro. Left tire. All right, last run. Okay, so I was having a lot of issues keeping either of our phones on the handlebar holder, so I decided to turn the GPS speedometer on and put it in my pocket so I don't lose my expensive phone. And after the last run, I took it out and revealed a staggering 102 mile per hour at the top of 4th gear. What a scary run that was. We're definitely not made to do 80 mile per hour. Woo! That is freaking sick, man. Oh my God, I'm shaking. I am shaking. That was sick, man. Oh my God. I need a better chassis. I want to build another one of these. I'd like to do like, I have a couple of ZX12Rs. I would love to do one with a way sturdier chassis, like a 250R chassis. That was meant for a little bit more power. Like this tubing on this frame is like so thin. And so, and this rear end design is not made for anything more than like 40 or 50 mile per hour. Like, as you guys know from watching the rip with Vasily, I had to actually weld the sprocket to the hub with washers and space it out and everything to kind of solidify this into place. And then we added this chain slider to help the chain stay in place. And it does keep the chain on, as you can see, but it really doesn't want to do donuts very well. I can hear the chain clicking a little bit. So that's the other thing. And there's like the slightest bit of play in this rear end. So that kind of makes it like stupid sketchy. But yeah, so that's that. Bro, did it look fast?
Yeah, it looked fast.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's what counts.
That's all it counts. Sometimes it's not about how the makeup looks. It's all about what's underneath.
Oh, I don't care what I look like, bro.
No.
Look at this, look at
No, it don't even matter what it is. Girls, bikes, cars, us.
Yeah, what, girls?
Girls.
So yo, bro. So, all right. So it looked fast, but I was only doing like 80 plus on that run. But like, it feels so dangerous and sketchy.
I bet.
So like that was only middle of 4th gear. We were like 8,000 RPM in 4th. This thing goes out to 13,000 RPM. Plus we got 2 more gears.
Where's the cluster for that?
I never got one with it.
You should put the cluster on it. It's actually not a bad idea.
No, that's not a bad idea. I think, well, I was saying when I brought this in, I'd like to build another one of these. This one's just a little too sketchy for my liking. Like, I like things to be semi-safe, you know what I mean? This one, because it's like the ATC600X, they have the thinner tubing frame. The carrier's not really designed for power. So like if I used a 250R, which is the 2-stroke, these guys make crazy power with them, that'd be a more suitable frame for this.
Right.
But I'd like to do a bigger motor. Like, bro, I have a pair of Kawasaki ZX12Rs I got a really good deal on. I would love to take one of those motors and put it in a Trike. That's a 1200 cc. It's double the size of this.
Sheesh.
Yeah. So this one I might scrap for now and might go to the next one because I have some other cool ideas to add to it that would make it like the world's first.
I mean, I wouldn't scrap it.
No, not scrap it like throw it in a scrap pile. I mean like push it to the side. Like
I say it needs a pallet and to be tossed on top of the shelf. Alright, so to upgrade our lives to be something safer, and we know this thing's really not safe to drive, it should definitely be just stuffed up on a shelf unless we take it to the sand dunes.
Yeah, it needs a different set of wheels and tires if I want to go faster.
Yeah. Just try those flat track ones and definitely balance them. I think putting them on a balancer would definitely help it, because after 80 miles an hour is when you really start feeling a shake in the car anyway, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they got to be very well balanced.
Right.
And it, like, if I try to do a burnout or a donut, it clicks. But I think that's because the rear carrier shifts a little bit.
Right.
Because it's a junk carrier. Like, it's not designed for power.
Yeah.
It's designed for a little, 10 horse motor, 5 horse motor. 200X didn't make dog shit for power, So, but all right, guys, that's gonna be a wrap for this video. We will do a better top speed run when I get some better tires and get the juice to want to do it.